Welcome back to our channel. Whether you're here to take charge of your finances or just looking for a few simple money tips, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into practical ways anyone can start saving money, no matter your income or situation. Let's get started on your journey to financial freedom. So, you want to start saving money, but you look at your paycheck, you look at your bills, and you think, how is that even possible? I get it. It feels like you're trying to squeeze water from a rock. But here's the thing, and I really want you to hear this. Saving money is not just for the people making six figures. It's for everyone. It's for the person working part-time, the student juggling loans, the family just getting by. It doesn't matter if you're starting with $5 or $500. What matters is that you're starting. The secret isn't some magic formula or a winning lottery ticket. It's about making small, intentional changes that add up over time. Think about it like this. You wouldn't try to lift a 500-pound weight on your first day at the gym, right? You'd start with something manageable, build your strength, and work your way up. Saving money is the exact same principle. We're going to break down some simple, actionable steps that you can take right now to begin building your financial strength. These aren't drastic, life-altering sacrifices. They are small adjustments, little financial reps that, when done consistently, will lead to incredible results. You have the power to change your financial future, and it starts with the small decisions you make today. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 of my absolute best strategies for saving money, even when your budget is incredibly tight. We're not talking about eating ramen for every meal or never leaving your house again. We're talking about smart, practical tips that will help you take back control of your finances without sacrificing your quality of life. So, if you're ready to stop feeling stressed about money and start building a savings account you can be proud of, make sure to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm and let's get right into it. Alright, first things first. Before you can even think about where to save, you have to know where your money is actually going. I know, it sounds tedious, but this is the single most important step, and you cannot skip it. For the next 30 days, I want you to become a financial detective. Your mission is to track every single penny that leaves your possession. I'm talking about the $5 coffee, the 50-cent pack of gum, that subscription you forgot you had, everything. You need to get a clear, unfiltered picture of your spending habits. You can use a simple notebook, a spreadsheet, or one of the many great budgeting apps out there like Mint or YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget. The tool doesn't matter as much as the habit. The goal here isn't to judge yourself or feel guilty about that impulse buy on Amazon. The goal is data collection. You are simply observing your own behavior. After a week or two, you're going to start seeing patterns emerge that you never noticed before. You might realize you're spending $200 a month on takeout when you thought it was only $50. Or maybe those small daily convenience store stops are adding up to a significant chunk of your income. This is what I call the aha moment. It's the point where you stop guessing where your money goes and you start knowing. It's incredibly empowering because you can't fix a problem you don't understand. Once you have a full month of data, sit down and look at it. Really look at it. Categorize your spending into needs, like rent and groceries, and wants, like entertainment and dining out. This is where the magic happens. You'll immediately see areas where you can trim the fat without feeling deprived. Maybe you can pack your lunch 3 days a week instead of buying it. Maybe you can switch to brewing coffee at home. These aren't huge sacrifices, but by simply being aware, you've identified the leaks in your financial boat, and now you can start patching them up one by one. This step alone can free up more cash than you ever thought possible. Now that you're a professional expense tracker, it's time to take that data and build your financial blueprint, a budget. The word budget scares a lot of people. It sounds restrictive, like a financial diet where you can't have any fun. But I want you to reframe that thinking. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about permission. It's you telling your money where you want it to go, instead of wondering where it went at the end of the month. It's a plan that gives you the freedom to spend on the things you truly value, while making sure your essential needs are covered and your savings are growing. A good budget aligns your spending with your goals. Using the expense tracking data from the last chapter, you can now create a budget that is actually realistic for your life. Don't just pull numbers out of thin air. Look at what you actually spent. If you spent $300 on groceries last month, don't budget $150 for this month and set yourself up for failure. Be honest. The most popular method is the 50-30-20 rule, where 50% of your after-tax income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. This is a great starting point, but feel free to adjust the percentages to fit your personal situation. The best budget is the one you can actually stick to consistently. Once you have your budget categories and amounts set, you need to follow it. This is where the discipline comes in. Check in with your budget weekly, or even daily at first, to see how you're tracking. Are you overspending in one area? See if you can pull back from another category to balance it out. It's a living document that might need adjustments as you go. The key is to be intentional. Before you make a purchase, ask yourself, is this in my budget? This simple question shifts you from a reactive spender to a proactive manager of your own money, putting you firmly in the driver's seat of your financial journey. This next tip is my absolute favorite because it leverages psychology and technology to make saving effortless. It's called paying yourself first, and you do it by automating your savings. Here's the typical way people try to save. They get their paycheck, pay all their bills, spend money on wants throughout the month, and then, if there's anything left over, they move it to savings. The problem? There's almost never anything left over. Life happens, unexpected costs pop up, and good intentions fall by the wayside. We are going to flip that script entirely. You are now the most important bill you have to pay. Here's how it works. You set up an automatic, recurring transfer from your checking account to a separate savings account. This transfer should happen the day you get paid, or the day after. Before you pay your rent, before you buy groceries, before you even have a chance to think about spending it, a portion of your money is whisked away to your savings. You decide the amount based on the budget you created in the last step. Even if it's just $25 per paycheck, start there. The key is to make it automatic. You set it up once, and the system does the work for you every single pay period without you lifting a finger. The beauty of this strategy is that it removes willpower from the equation. You won't be tempted to spend that money because, for all intents and purposes, it's already gone. You learn to live off the remainder. Over time, you'll get so used to this system that you won't even miss the money. Meanwhile, your savings account is growing steadily and consistently in the background. It's the definition of out of sight, out of mind. This is, without a doubt, the most effective way to build a savings habit because it forces you to prioritize your future self. It's the closest thing to a set it and forget it strategy for building wealth. Okay, let's talk about the silent killers of your budget subscriptions. In today's world, it feels like everything is a monthly or annual recurring charge. Streaming services, music apps, gym memberships, fancy coffee clubs, software, subscription boxes for everything from razors to dog toys. The list is endless. Each one seems small on its own. $9.99 here, $14.99 there. But when you add them all up, you can be left with a shockingly high monthly bill for things you barely even use. This is low-hanging fruit, and it's time for a subscription purge. Your mission for this chapter is to conduct a full audit of all your recurring payments. Go through your bank and credit card statements from the last few months with a fine-tooth comb. Make a list of every single subscription you are paying for and how much it costs. Don't estimate. Find the exact numbers. Next to each one, I want you to write down the last time you actually used it. Be brutally honest with yourself. Are you paying for 3 different video streaming services but only ever watch one of them? Do you have a gym membership but haven't set foot inside in 6 months? Do you even know what that random $7.99 charge from a forgotten app is for? Now comes the satisfying part. Start canceling. Be ruthless. If you don't use it regularly, if it doesn't bring you significant value or joy, or if you forgot you even had it, get rid of it. For services you do use, see if there's a cheaper alternative. Could you switch to a family plan with friends? Could you use the free ad-supported version of a music app? Could you downgrade your streaming plan to a lower tier? Every single subscription you cancel is instant, guaranteed savings that you'll see month after month. This simple exercise can often free up $50, $100, or even more dollars per month with very little impact on your actual lifestyle. A tight budget absolutely does not mean a boring life. So many people think that to save money, they have to become a hermit and stare at the wall all weekend. That's a myth, and it's a recipe for burnout. The key to long-term financial success is finding a sustainable balance. You need to find ways to have fun, relax, and enjoy life that don't involve dropping $100 every Friday night. The good news is that some of the best things in life truly are free, or at least very cheap. You just have to get a little creative and shift your mindset about what entertainment means. Instead of thinking about what you can't do, focus on what you can do. Your local community is likely a goldmine of free and low-cost activities. Check your city's or town's website for a community calendar. You'll often find free concerts in the park, outdoor movie nights, farmers markets, local festivals, and art fairs. Your local library is another incredible resource, and not just for books. Many libraries offer free movie rentals, museum passes, workshops, and classes on everything from coding to knitting. These are high-quality entertainment options that cost you literally nothing. Get outdoors. Hiking, biking, having a picnic in a park, going to the beach, or just taking a long walk in a new neighborhood are all fantastic ways to spend a day without spending a dime. Instead of meeting friends at an expensive restaurant or bar, suggest a potluck dinner at home, a board game night, or a backyard barbecue. You'll find that you often have more fun and create better memories in these relaxed settings anyway. The goal is to break the link in your brain that connects fun with spending money. When you start actively seeking out frugal fun, you'll be amazed at how rich your life can be, even on the tightest of budgets. And there you have it. 5 practical, powerful strategies to start saving money, even when you feel like there's nothing left to save. We covered a lot, from tracking your expenses and creating a realistic budget, to automating your savings and finding free entertainment. I know it can feel like a lot to take in all at once, but please remember this. Saving money is a journey, not a sprint. You're not going to fix all your financial habits overnight, and you don't have to. The goal isn't perfection, the goal is progress. It's about building a better relationship with your money, one small step at a time. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed by trying to do everything at once. The most important thing you can do is to start. Just start. Pick one tip from this video that resonated with you the most. Maybe it's tracking your expenses for a week. Maybe it's canceling just one subscription you don't use. Or maybe it's setting up a tiny automatic transfer of just $10 to your savings account. Whatever it is, commit to doing that one thing today. Once that becomes a habit, add another. Small, consistent actions are what build momentum and lead to massive, life-changing results down the road. You are fully capable of achieving your financial goals. You have the tools, you have the knowledge, and now you have a plan. The path to financial freedom starts with the decision to take that first step. I believe in you, and I'm excited to see what you accomplish. Thank you so much for spending some of your valuable time with me today. If you got any value from this video, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And subscribe for more content on how to manage your money and build a better future. Let me know in the comments which tip you're going to start with.